Hi, this is Christina from 3 Under 4, and today I am vlogging again about a year of my childhood. And today I'm going to be talking about the year when I was 6 or in first grade. I don't really, thinking about this, I don't have a lot of memories from that time. I remember I went to the same Christian school all the way through from kindergarten to 12th grade. And when we were in first and second and third grade, I switched back and forth between the rooms. So like in kindergarten I was in this room, in first grade I was in this room, and then for second grade I was back in that room I was in for kindergarten, and then for third grade I was back in the same room I was in for first grade. So it kind of went back and forth. I remember that there was a bathroom between those two rooms, and it had a door on each side, so you could always get walked in on. Which, not to be TMI, but I had a really shy bladder when I was a kid, so the fact that someone could walk in on me while I was peeing was like horrifying to me. So I tried to not have to pee at school. Um, I remember being envious of my best friend's hair. She had this really nice, long, blonde, thick hair, and she would wear it to school in braids, and I was just so envious because my hair has always been really fine and thin and things, or not thin, but just fine and straight. And so I remember just wanting to have her hair. In first grade, I remember my teacher was Mrs. Aldrich, who I'm a friend on Facebook with now, still. And she was also my brother's teacher, which is kind of crazy. What else? First grade, I remember that one of the girls in our class, and I remember her name, but in order to protect the guilty, I'm not going to tell you it. Um, Anyways, that bathroom I was talking about? Well, in the toilet, I guess someone had put like a bunch of quarters in the toilet, and she went in and like reached into the potty and pulled out the money. I mean, seriously, who does that? So anyways, I mean a first grader, obviously, and I won't hold that against her nowadays, but she went in and like grabbed the money, and then she got in like serious trouble for it. Plus, her parents were teachers at the school, so that's what really cracks me up. And the last thing I remember about first grade, and this is actually something that I vividly remember. Um, I was swinging on the desks. You know how like you have the desks, and then if you're a girl, you like put your hands on each side and you swing between the desks. Well, I was doing that one day, and this kid Michael, who I still know him, uh, he pushed my hand off. He was like, I don't want to go touch my desk, and he pushed my hand off, and I fell, and there were these little bars around the bottom. And those bars, my chin hit the bar. And I remember standing up and going like this and going, there's blood. And I could feel my chin, could feel the bone. And so my teacher, Mrs. Brown, stayed very, very calm. She got, she put it on there. And then she walked me out to the secretary, which Mrs. Nelson, who I still know to this day, and until this year, which we're talking, like, I don't even, this is like 1991, okay? She was still the secretary of that school till this year. So anyways, she called her husband, whose name was Lyle, and she called him, and he came and got me and drove me from the school to the local hospital, which my mom worked at. She was a nurse practitioner. And I remember she took me in, and her friend, Gino, who was a physician's assistant, was actually the person to stitch me out. And I remember that the bright lights really hurt me, so they put the piece of paper here to protect my clothes from the blood, but they also put that same piece of paper over my eyes so I didn't have to look at it. So, and I remember I got a hot fudge sundae and tons of stickers since my mom worked in the ER. So that's really my biggest memories from first grade. You can see all the rest of my videos here on my blog, 3 Under 4. And if you feel like it, come back to Mommy's Piggy Tales to see the other people's videos. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week when I go through my second grade um, memories, which I have to tell you, I'm going to have to really think about those this week. Anyways, have a great week. Bye-bye.